Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features a couple of big targets who will be looking to get open in the middle of the field. It's the Vikings going up against the Bears. With that, we send you out to Soldier Field in Chicago. That's where we'll find our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thank you much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we saw Larry focus on the tight end matchup in his open. You think it's one to watch, don't you?
Definitely one to watch because these guys can create such big plays by all the different things they can do. Line up out wide, in the slot, line up in a normal tight end position, and then who are you going to cover them with? Is it a linebacker, a defensive back? They create mismatches all throughout the game.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
His stature isn't huge. He's not one of the big, strong-arm guys that you see coming into the league. But his touch, decision-making, ability to make plays, that's why Teddy Bridgewater has a chance to be a top quarterback in the league.
They come out here in the eye. First down, Bridgewater. And his first look is incomplete. The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. So 2nd and 10 here.
Let's go, let's go.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. Over the middle here to Rudolph. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man, it's right. 17 yards on the pickup there and also a first down.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation. On the break from inside to outside, he threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him, sat there waiting for him and made the play.
So we've reached the end of a fairly even first quarter of play. It's a tight game here early. And we're back to Soldier Field after this. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Bridgewater now from the 50. Finding time. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And now a first down following that long gain. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Let's go. Way 90.
Second down, Bridgewater. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jarius Wright from 13 yards out. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now, Cutler on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And now out comes Minnesota. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And there's a flag on the field. And Rudolph has it left side.
Holding offense. Still first down.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And he's brought down after a good gain. It's a gain of 21 that time. And it'll be first down, Vikings. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. So they're operating in the red zone. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Let's go.
First down, Bridgewater. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And it's good to make it 14-0. And so we have the touchdown now. Here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. They'll run with Langford to begin the drive. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Watch left, watch left. Stop right there.
Cutler to Langford on the draw. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, baby.
And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. From midfield now, here's Cutler. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion.
Four down, check. Four down.
On third down, Cutler. Completion left side to Miller. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout, and now we're set to get going. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. Final play of the half. It's Cutler. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it is incomplete. So we've hit halftime in what was obviously a very fast-moving first half of play. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Bears haven't played their best football and trail because of it. The Vikings have looked good on the road and will just try to keep the ball rolling in the second half. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Vikings open up on offense. The catch will be made in double coverage, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. Vikings is up now by 7. Bears with the ball midway through the second. Cutler's got to rush the throw, and it's intercepted. Smith is the one who makes the pick, halting the offense's drive. Offense out now following the INT. Pass will be completed over the middle, and it ends up working for a touchdown. That puts them on top by 14.
All right, Larry, these two teams back out there as we get set and ready for this second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Vikings defense getting ready to go. And last time they got the fourth down stop. Looked like they might surrender points. Ball got on their side of the field. But then they snatched that momentum. What's that like for that defense?
Oh, it's phenomenal because some doubts start to creep in as you're giving up yardage, trying to figure out a way to slow them down. But with some suddenness to turn things around, to flip the script, as the guys like to say, that's a big-time play.
Yeah, it was a big-time play. Now we'll see if they can do it again. Third quarter starts with a run by Jeremy Langford. And, oh, now it's out. Langford loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So the offense avoids disaster, keeps possession. Now it's second down.
Everyone's got four down.
Back to the ground, this time Langford. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
So it'll be first down here after the run. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Now Cutler on first down. He's got that one complete to Eddie Royal. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Second and very short here, less than a yard. On 2nd down, here's Cutler. It's brought in by Kevin White. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Cutler looking to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. 2nd and 10 now. It's Cutler. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Cutler. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, 29 yards. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert, and then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted, so many things to go through.
And that one makes it 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They run again with Peterson. And he'll be brought down. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on 3rd.
Could play an exotic coverage.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Jeff Locke now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.